joining me today here on my channel. I hope you're doing well. If you're new to my channel, hi, my name's Karen, and I hope that you would consider sticking around and subscribing. Today I wanted to do just a little video on something that I suffer from, and it is Makeup FOMO. Yes, you heard me right. Fear of missing out on makeup. I have a it's right in front of me, a fairly large collection for just little old me, more than I'll ever use. And sadly, some of it goes to waste before I have and goes bad before I have a chance to use it. And it makes me super sad because I love all of it so much. And I'm just an itty bitty teeny weeny YouTuber, so I don't get things sent to me. So everything I have here, I have purchased. So with that being said, every time something new comes out, I want it. And obviously, I don't need it. I probably won't use some of it. And I can't afford it. I can't afford to buy everything. And so I have to pick and choose what my budget would allow for me to buy and if I need it and all that good stuff, right? So I made a list the other day of what I have really struggled. I'm not saying my wish list. That's a whole different thing. You know, if it was my birthday or Christmas or things I just really wanted. I'm talking about I really struggled to tell myself, no, you may not have that. You don't need it. Walk away, walk away. And I made a list. These are the items that I have had lately a FOMO over. Fear of missing out. Okay, first one, the Jacqueline Vault collection with Morphe. Now, I know there was all sorts of drama about it. Some of them were good, some of them were bad. They pulled back the launch, redid it. But the ones I have seen, and the people that I've seen use it, a few of the palettes in particular, I have been like, oh my god, I wanted it so bad. It wasn't that it was really that pricey, but 4 more palettes when I already have so many palettes was just like, Karen, stop right now. You don't need that. You don't need it. Walk away right now. And so I did. So that's one that I struggled with. Every time I heard anything about it, I was like, should I? And I had to tell myself no. Another item that, oh man, did I struggle with this one. The ABH Norvina palette. Purple is my favorite color. And when I saw the outside cover of that beautiful lavender lilac color, I was like, yes, yes, and yes. But ABH shadows are kind of pricey, and I think that palette was, I want to say in the 40s, 42, 48, I'm not sure exactly, but, and I thought to myself, Karen, you have so many purple shades, because I'm drawn to that. I have a lot of Makeup Geek single shadows in purple, and do I really need it? No. Did I want it? Heck yes. Did I make myself not buy it? Yes. And the only thing is, it could have stood to have a few more purples in. I felt like it was lacking a little bit more purple for me. But that was another one that I really had to talk myself out of. Another one that I absolutely, it was so hard, was the Dose of Colors collab with I Love Zeta E. I love watching her. And she did a collab with Dose of Colors, and I love Dose of Colors. And so when I saw this palette, which I'll put on the screen, I thought that greenish, tealish shade was gorgeous. And I would have bought the palette just for that shade, but it was a pricey palette. And I could have done without the highlighters and the lip products, but the palette really was, that color was really speaking to me. And I had to talk myself out of it. I felt like it was a little too pricey for me. And I really just wanted that one color bad. So I had to make myself not buy that one. Another Dose of Colors collab that I was really wanting was the new palette launch from Desi and Katie with Dose of Colors. It's called Friendcation. This one too had a couple pops in it that I was like, oh man, the blue, oh boy. But some of the other colors were just lackluster for me, and I know I have shades similar, and so I talked myself out of it because that palette too was a little bit pricey, and I had to just walk away, absolutely walk away from it. But man, every time I see those, it's like I get that little twitch that I want it. Another one is the Hourglass translucent powder that came out that everyone's raving over. I actually bought that one. It's pricey. Hourglass products are pricey. I love Hourglass products for the most part, but powders and me are not the best of friends. Anyone that watches my channel knows it. I'm very dry. I'm obviously aged and aging, and so powders and me are not the greatest, but I went ahead and bought it. I went into my Sephora and purchased it, and I used it 3 times, and I kept saying, Karen, you got to make this work. Everyone loves this powder so much. And it just wasn't great. I wouldn't say it was horrible. It just isn't great. And for the price, I couldn't justify it when I have 10 powders that I struggle to use anyhow. So I was like, you know what, it's going back. I could buy something else for that. And so it went back. But I had that fear of missing out on this fantastic powder that I just had to have because, you know, best powder in the world. And then come to find out, you know, I returned it. So, you know, couldn't be without that one. And the last big one for me is the Sephora VIB sales. Now, a little while ago, I think it was last month, they did a random appreciation 20% off, 15% off sale. And my funds were a little low. I was coming off of the summer break from school, which means I don't have a paycheck when I came back. And so, but you know, I was itching like, oh, I could, you know, save this amount of money. I should probably buy something. And I had to make myself not click on to get something from them. I was like, Karen, you don't need anything. And I even went through every category. Perfume, I have 15 gazillion perfumes. Okay, face primer, yeah, a whole drawer. Foundations, is there a new foundation I need? No. You know, I went through every category because I'm looking at my thing, and every category I have so much of. And let's face it, I'm not the kind of channel that people are striving to, you know, to see my reviews on things. I mean, I'm sure, you know, my opinion hopefully matters to you guys, and that's awesome, but not so much that I need every single item. So I was like, you know what, I can't. So I didn't buy the one that was a month ago. They just had their new VIB, their normal one, and I did just grab a few items that were really low. I didn't spend much at all, but yeah, that's another one. I always feel like I need to save this money, which in your mind, I'm going to spend money to save money. And if I didn't need it, nor did I really have the funds for it, nor do I really use it, why am I doing that? I don't know. And it's because I suffer from
Makeup FOMO.
And there you go, guys. Let me know in the comment section if there's something that you had FOMO of, because I suffer from it quite a bit. It's because I love the makeup so much that I just want it. And I've got to talk myself off the ledge. Probably a little bit of an addiction, don't you think? Hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys.